Shaolin isometric exercises that build more strength than lifting. No weight. A Shaolin monk once challenged a group of soldiers to strike his body as hard as they could. They hit him repeatedly, and he barely moved. No heavyweight muscles. No gym-built physique. Just unbelievable internal strength built through one ancient method modern fitness almost forgot: isometric training. The terrifying part? Science now shows these exercises can activate nearly every muscle fiber in your body simultaneously while building tendon strength most weightlifters never develop. And once you feel this kind of tension for the first time, normal workouts suddenly feel incomplete. Most people think building strength requires constant movement, pushing, pulling, lifting. But Shaolin training uses a completely different principle: controlled stillness under tension. And today, we're breaking down 7 brutal Shaolin-inspired isometric exercises that train your muscles, joints, nervous system, and mental discipline simultaneously without lifting a single weight. Number 1. Horse stance hold. This is the foundation of Shaolin strength training. And honestly, most people underestimate it completely because it looks too simple until they try holding it for 60 seconds. A horse stance was originally used to build lower body endurance, combat stability, tendon strength, and mental discipline simultaneously. Shaolin monks would sometimes hold this position for hours, not minutes. Horse why? Because stillness under tension forces the nervous system and muscles to work continuously without rest, and modern sports science now confirms something important. Isometric holds recruit massive amounts of muscle fibers because your body has to maintain constant force output without momentum helping you. That means your muscles never get to relax between reps. Now here's what makes the horse stance so brutal scientifically. It creates enormous tension through the quadriceps, glutes, adductors, core, lower back, ankles all at the same time. And unlike traditional squats, there's no bouncing, no cheating, and no momentum. Just tension, pure tension. Now here's how to do it properly. Stand wider than shoulder width, toes slightly turned outward. Now lower yourself until your thighs are close to parallel with the floor, not too high. Not collapsing too low. Imagine sitting on an invisible bench. Keep the chest upright, core tight, knees pushed outward. And here's the important part: your feet should grip the floor aggressively. That activates the entire lower body chain. Now hold. And after about 20 seconds, something interesting happens. Your legs begin shaking violently. That shaking is not weakness, it's motor unit recruitment. Your nervous system is desperately trying to maintain force production as fatigue builds. That's exactly what makes isometrics so powerful. Start with 20 seconds, then 30, then 45, eventually 60 seconds or more. Now here's the hidden benefit most people don't expect: mental toughness. Because the horse stance teaches your brain how to stay calm under discomfort. No distraction, no movement, no escape, just control. That's why Shaolin training was never just physical, it trained discipline too. Number 2, wall push isometric. This exercise looks ridiculous until you actually do it properly, because for a few seconds your entire body will generate near maximal force output without moving at all. And scientifically, this matters enormously. Research shows maximal voluntary isometric contractions can activate an extremely high percentage of muscle fibers simultaneously, sometimes even more specifically than dynamic lifting. That's why athletes use isometrics for explosive strength development today. Now here's how the Shaolin-style wall push works. Stand facing a wall. Plie your palms against it around chest height. Now step one foot slightly behind you for leverage. Push hard, not casually. Plie like you're trying to move the wall itself. Immediately, you'll feel tension explode through the chest, shoulders, triceps course, legs, even your jaw and forearms, because force transfers through the entire body. Now, here's what most people do wrong. They only use their arms. Wrong. Real isometric force starts from the ground. Drive through your feet, brace your core, tighten your glutes, and channel force through the entire chain. Now hold maximal pressure for around 6 to 10 seconds, then rest, because true maximal isometric contractions are neurologically exhausting. And here's something fascinating researchers discovered: isometric training significantly improves neural drive. meaning your nervous system becomes better at recruiting muscle fibers efficiently. That's one reason these exercises often increase strength surprisingly fast. Now another major benefit: joint safety, because there's no repetitive impact, no heavy eccentric damage, no momentum. That makes isometrics extremely useful for people dealing with joint stress while still wanting serious muscular tension. And honestly, a few things feel stranger than shaking violently while standing completely still. Number 3, Shaolin plank. Hold. Most people think planks are an ab exercise. That's because most people are doing them wrong. A real Shaolin style plank is a full body tension drill, and when done correctly, it becomes one of the most demanding isometric exercises on earth, because the goal is not surviving passively. The goal is generating maximum total body tension while remaining perfectly still. That changes everything. Now here's what modern science says about core stability. Your core's real job is not creating movement. It's resisting movement, resisting spinal collapse, resisting rotation, resisting instability. That's exactly what this exercise trains. Now here's how to do it properly. Get into a forearm plank, elbows directly beneath shoulders, legs straight. Now here's where the Shaolin principle begins. Create tension everywhere. Squeeze the glutes hard, brace the abs aggressively, pull the elbows backward against the floor without actually moving them, grip the ground with your toes, tighten the quads, even clench your fists if necessary. Your body should feel like one solid piece of reinforced steel now. Hold. And suddenly a basic plank becomes unbelievably difficult because tension multiplies muscular demand. Now here's what most people miss scientifically. High tension planks create massive irradiation. That's a neurological phenomenon where muscular tension spreads through neighboring muscle group, meaning tension in one area amplifies force production elsewhere. That's why martial artists and strength athletes both use this principle heavily. The body functions better as one connected unit. Now here's another hidden advantage of isometric core training: spinal stability. Research consistently shows properly trained core endurance strongly predicts lower back health and movement efficiency. And honestly, most people lose spinal stability not because they're weak, but because modern life teaches the body to stay relaxed and collapsed constantly. Sitting weakens postural endurance dramatically. This reverses that process. Start with 20 to 30 seconds, then gradually increase tension quality before increasing duration. That matters, because a 30-second high tension plank is often harder than a sloppy 2-minute plank. Quality over time, always. Number 4, prayer press. Hold. This exercise comes directly from old martial tension methods, and it looks deceptively harmless until your chest, shoulders, and arms start trembling uncontrollably from pure internal force generation. Now here's why this works so well. Isometrics create continuous muscular recruitment without mechanical rest. And the prayer press hold creates that tension through opposing force. You're essentially fighting yourself. That internal resistance becomes the load. Now here's how to do it. Bring your palms together in front of your chest like a prayer position. Elbows outward, posture upright. Now press your palms together as hard as possible, harder. Immediately you'll feel activation through the chest front, delts, triceps, forearms core. And because the muscles stay under uninterrupted tension, fatigue builds incredibly fast despite almost no visible movement. Now here's the key. Don't let the shoulders rise upward. Keep them depressed and stable, and breathe. That breathing matters because high tension naturally makes people hold their breath. Shaolin training emphasized controlled breathing under strain because breathing affects nervous system regulation directly, and modern physiology fully supports this. Controlled breathing helps regulate blood pressure, nervous system activation, and muscular endurance during high tension effort. Now here's something fascinating. Several studies show isometric training may significantly reduce resting blood pressure when practiced consistently. That's one reason these exercises are becoming increasingly respected scientifically again. Ancient methods. Modern validation number 5. Fingertip hold this is where Shaolin training starts becoming psychologically intimidating, because now the body is no longer relying on broad, stable contact with the ground. Now the tension becomes concentrated, focused, precise, and brutally demanding on the nervous system. Shaolin monks used fingertip holds not just for hand strength, but for tendon conditioning and neural control. Ancient martial traditions believed the hands were direct extensions of internal force production. Modern science explains it differently. Your hands contain enormous amounts of sensory nerve endings connected directly to motor control centers in the brain, meaning grip-based tension drills activate the nervous system intensely. That's why heavy gripping instantly increases total body force production. Now here's how to start safely. Do not attempt advanced fingertip push-ups immediately. Most people are nowhere near ready. Instead, begin with a fingertip plank hold. Get into a push-up position, but instead of palms flat, elevate slightly onto your fingertips, not the nails, the pads of the fingers. Spread the fingers wide for stability. Now brace the entire body. Immediately you'll feel massive activation through forearms, hands, wrists, chest, shoulders course, and surprisingly, your nervous system starts panicking slightly at first. That's normal, because the body senses instability and demands greater muscular recruitment instantly. Now hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Initially, that's enough. Over time, tendon strength improves dramatically, and tendon training matters more than most people realize. Muscles grow relatively fast. Tendons adapt slowly, but strong tendons improve durability, force transfer, and joint resilience enormously. That's one reason many older martial artists remain incredibly strong despite less muscle mass than bodybuilders. Their connective tissue conditioning is exceptional. Now here's the important warning. Progress slowly. Finger and wrist tendons hate sudden overload. Consistency beats intensity here. Always. Number 6. Shaolin crane balance. Hold this exercise trains something modern fitness often ignores completely. Integrated stability. Not isolated muscle strength. Whole body coordination under tension. And honestly, this is where many strong people suddenly realize they don't actually control their bodies very well, because strength without balance is incomplete. Shaolin crane hold was inspired by animal-based martial arts systems where stability, awareness, and nervous system control mattered as much as raw force. Now, modern neuroscience supports this heavily. Balance training directly improves communication between the brain, joints, stabilizing muscles, and nervous system. That's why balance ability strongly predicts mobility and injury risk later in life. Now here's how to do it. Stand tall. Shift onto one leg. Rise the opposite knee to hip height. Arms extended outward slightly like wings. Now freeze, but here's the Shaolin principle. Don't just stand. Create tension. Grip the floor with the standing foot. Brace the core. Pull the shoulders downward, stay tall through the spine, and breathe slowly. Immediately the ankle begins working aggressively. The hip stabilizers fire constantly. The core activates deeply. And tiny muscular adjustments start happening everywhere automatically. That's neuromuscular training. Now here's the progression. Once basic balancing feels manageable, close your eyes briefly. That changes everything, because visual input disappears and the nervous system must rely entirely on proprioception, your body's awareness of position and movement, and that system weakens badly with inactivity and aging. Now, here's what's fascinating scientifically. Studies show balance training improves reaction speed, coordination, and fall prevention significantly, meaning this exercise is not just about athleticism, it's longevity training too. Strong, stable hips and ankles protect independence later in life enormously, and honestly, most people discover their balance is far worse than they expected. That awareness alone is valuable, because weakness hidden is weakness dangerous. Number 7. Shaolin Immovable Stance. This is the final test, and it perfectly represents the philosophy behind all isometric training: stillness under pressure, because true strength is not always explosive. Sometimes true strength is the ability to remain completely composed while every muscle in your body is screaming to quit. That's what this exercise develops. Now physically, the immovable stance combines everything you've trained so far: lower body endurance, core tension, postural control, breathing, discipline, mental focus, resilience, and mentally. It becomes a battle against discomfort itself. Here's how to do it. Stand in a split stance, one forward, one foot back. Lower into a deep lunge position, front knee around 90 degrees, back leg slightly bent, freeze completely. Torso upright, car tight, hands either chambered at the hips or extended forward. Now hold. And after about 20 seconds, the suffering begins. The legs shake, the lungs tighten, the mind starts searching desperately for escape. That's the point, because Shaolin training viewed discomfort as a tool for mental refinement. Modern psychology would describe this as stress adaptation. Your nervous system learns that discomfort does not equal danger, and that changes your relationship with effort completely. Now, here's the scientific side. Long-duration isometric holds dramatically improved muscular endurance and stabilizer recruitment. And stabilizers matter enormously because they protect joints during real movement. Most injuries occur not because prime movers fail, but because stabilizers fail first. That's why this kind of training creates such unusual functional strength. Now alternate sides and begin modestly, 20 to 30 seconds each side, eventually progressing towards 60 seconds or more. And honestly, few exercises expose mental weakness faster than this one, because there's no momentum, no distraction, no counting reps, just you versus tension. Now let's step back and understand what makes these Shaolin-inspired exercises so different from modern fitness culture. Most workouts today focus almost entirely on movement, more reps, more speed, more weight. But isometric training focuses on force without motion, and scientifically, that changes the stimulus completely. Muscles remain under uninterrupted tension, motor unit recruitment increases, tendon loading improves, joint stability improves, neural drive improves, and because there's less repetitive impact, recovery can often become easier on the joints compared to constant heavy lifting. That's why elite athletes still use isometrics heavily today, not because they're ancient, because they work. Now here's something important. These exercises are not necessarily replacing traditional lifting entirely. Strength training with weights is still incredibly valuable, but isometrics develop qualities many lifters neglect: tendon resilience, stability, body control, tension generation, mental discipline, joint integrity. And honestly, most people discover their bodies are far weaker under stillness than under movement, because momentum hides weakness. Stillness exposes it completely. Now here's the deeper lesson behind all of this. Shaolin training was never only about muscles. It was about control of posture, control of breathing, control of attention, control under discomfort. And modern neuroscience increasingly supports this mind-body connection heavily. The nervous system adapts specifically to how we train. Chaotic training creates chaotic control. Focused tension creates focused control. That's why these methods feel strangely powerful, despite looking simple externally. Now let's conclude this properly. You do not always need weights to become stronger. Sometimes the ability to create maximum tension with complete control is a higher form of strength entirely, because real strength is not only about moving heavy things, it's about controlling your body under pressure, staying stable under fatigue, generating force deliberately, and remaining calm while your muscles beg you to stop. That's what these Shaolin-inspired isometric exercises teach, not flashy fitness, foundational strength. The kind that transfers into posture, balance, durability, movement quality, and mental toughness for decades. And honestly, once you experience true full body tension training, normal workouts start feeling very different. If this video changed how you think about strength training, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks you need expensive equipment to become powerful. And tell me honestly in the comments, which Shaolin exercise humbled you the fastest? The horse stance, fingertip hold, crane balance, or the immovable stance?